ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് ടു മൈ ചാനൽ. എൻ്റെ ഈ ഒരു വീഡിയോയിൽ ഞാൻ സംസാരിക്കാൻ പോകുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ എനിക്ക് കുറച്ച് ഇമോഷണലി സെൻസിറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളാണ്. അത് കാരണം തന്നെ ഞാനത് മലയാളത്തിൽ സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ എനിക്കത് പറ്റുന്നില്ല. സോ ഞാനത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലാണ് കേട്ടോ ഈ വീഡിയോ എടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. സോ ഐ ഹോപ്പ് യു ഓൾ വിൽ അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് ആൻഡ് let us get into today's topic. In our life, each one of you will have certain compliments or certain comments from other people which will make us really, really happy. For me, it's like when someone tells me like, you talked really well today, or like some days under my some of few of my YouTube videos, like people used to comment like, it was so interesting to listen to hear you talking. All those type of comments really makes me happy. I feel like for each person it will be different. For some other people, it will be like when someone tells you like, "Oh, you look so fair today," or it's like, "You look so thin, so lean." All these kinds of comments that focus on our personal traits or our characters sometimes make us so happy. If I take my life, I had a lot of accomplishments in my life, both in academic and career wise, which I was able to make my parents really proud about me. But sometimes I feel like in all those achievements I have been quite happy. But when this comment like above that, when I hear like when some people telling me like, you spoke really well today, that comment really makes me more happy. Some kind of what like my inner child gets more happy when I hear that comment. So I don't know, like when I keep on thinking about it, it's the only answer that I can tell for that is like, is all about I feel like I'm having some inner healing, or my inner child is getting healed, or my inner childhood trauma is getting some kind of pampering when I hear such a comment. So if I want you to understand more about that, it's all about a childhood trauma that I had happened to me like long back, and when I was like 7 years old. I was really shy and a very quiet child at that time. And some of few of my friends in my class, they just gave me a like very silly name, meaning like a non-speaking, a very shy kid. They just pointed me out and made me really feel bad. And they have given me nickname meaning like very shy kind of nicknames they had given me, and they called me by that name from that day onwards. And I was really hurt by that incident. Maybe I know that inside me I know that I am shy, and I'm not like other kids. Kids are so smart, but I am so shy. But I was living in my own world. But when someone else picked it out and called me by that name, I was really hurt by that incident. And like, I from that day onwards, when I look upon me, from 7 years to almost like for 17 years, for almost 10 years, that is the probably the best life of any human being can have, right? Their childhood, their teenage, starting ages, all this time is the best period that anybody can have. But when I think about me on those period, I just don't like me at that time. Like, I feel like I was the most incapable, most untalented, most shy. Like, I don't remember much of the good things that has happened to me at that time. But all those incidents, like all those people, not only the kids in my 7 years, after that I could hear these kinds of comments from lot of people around me, like even from adults coming and asking me, do you really have a tongue in your mouth? Oh, no need to talk to her, she will not be responding. Like all those kinds of, maybe they just randomly made that comments, but it has hurt me a lot. And sometimes maybe they will be talking to my mother and asking her why she is like that. It does, why she is, I think you should take her to some doctors and get her checked. All those kinds of, sometimes like some people are so rude. I don't know, maybe I was just focusing on all those comments. Like maybe that might have been my problem, I don't really know, like maybe whatever it is. But after 17 years I changed myself a lot. I'll be talking about it in another video. But what I want to tell in this video is all about all these traumas that we have. Some people tell that we can recover from it, all the traumas that we had in our life. But I don't know, like if there is a complete recovery for that. Now I am in my beginning of my 40s, and still I'm not telling that I'm still living with that fully 100% full-fledged childhood trauma. No, I don't have that right now. But still somehow somewhere it gets popped up
sometimes, mainly based on few of the incidents still that I carry up in my life. One of the incident is like, one of the thing is like, now my son is 7 years. He is going through all the same age as me. When I think of it, all those time period that I felt very bad about me. So sometimes I feel like I am trying to live his childhood. Like, whenever he go to school and when he comes back from school every evening, I will go and sit with him. Every parent will be like that. Every parent will be interested to know whatever things that has happened in their school, all those things. But I feel like I put some effort or extra effort, which is not that needed. I will be literally going and talking to him every day and asking the same question: how was your day? How was your friends? With whom you played today? What all things they talked to you? Did anybody hurt today? All those things I will keep on asking everyday basis. And some days he will get really angry and he will tell me, Amma, what is your problem? Why you are asking me what my friends told to you every day? Then only I realized that, like, I am really worried, like, if my child will also face the same trauma that I had in my life. Like, I just want to be overprotective, but I know myself, like, I cannot go everywhere that he goes, and I cannot shut the mouth of everybody who is going to talk bad to him or make any funny comments about him. But one day I made sure that I should make sure that he is not getting hurt. I know he is not that shy like me, where when I was in my childhood. But any kind of hurt being said to a child in that age, I feel like it's very very difficult for him to handle at that period. So I made myself very clear that one day I sat with him and told him, like, why Amma keep on asking you every day, are you okay in the school? Everything is okay. It's based on my incident. Like, Amma had this kind of one childhood trauma incident in my life. So that's why I keep on asking you, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? When I told him that, I believe he is more emotionally strong, emotionally capable than me. Maybe the same incident that has happened to me in my childhood, maybe if it has happened to some other kid who was like emotionally strong, it would not have been a big matter for that kid if he is emotionally strong. I believe my kid is like that, and touch wood, let him be like that. But still, I told him, this is the reason that I keep on asking, but I just want to make sure that you may, like, it's school. There are different kinds of kids over here. They can keep on bullying you, or may talk bad about you, or talk some silly comments about you. You don't have to really hurt by anything. You are not like that. You are capable, you are strong, you have to stand for yourself, and all those things. And I also make sure one more thing. I made him a big promise that you should give me promise. I know it's not good to give promise in our Christianity. We are not supposed to give promise, but still I made him sure that you are not going to tease or make any bullying comments or make any silly comments about any kid. All kid is different. They will have, some will be fatty, some will be white, some will be dark, some will be thin, some will be non-talking shy kid like Amma. So you are not going to talk or not going to make any silly comments or teasing comments about any kid in your class. You have to promise me that. That's the promise that I have made clear that my son should give me. Like, yeah. So that's what I told. Like, once we had a childhood trauma, it's not that easy that we get out of from it. Okay, I had a trauma, I'm going back. It's not going to happen. I feel like I will be having that trauma till the end of my life, but I know how to deal with it right now. But still, the another thing that I feel like I still live somewhere in my that period is like, I told you my most uncomfortable period in my life was from my 7 years to 17 years mostly. And there are people who knows me at that time period, right? Who knows me as a girl who is very shy, who is very non-talkative, who is not at all smart, all those kinds of things, who knows me at that time. And after 17 years, I just got from my out of my place. I went to my college, my higher education, all those things. I didn't see all these people. They don't know me much after what happened in my life, but still those some peoples are still stuck in my that age. Like, now it's been like 2 or 3 years since I started my YouTube channel and my social media activities, all those things, and they see me doing all these things in publicly, and they're really surprised. Like sometimes, like a few years back, when I saw some of those people, they asked me this question, like in Malayalam, it's like എങ്ങനെ ഇരുന്ന ആളാ എങ്ങനെ ഇങ്ങനെ ആയി, you were, how you were at that time, and see how you became like this. What is the change, what happened to you? Maybe they are asking out of curiosity or out of interest, what changed me, all those things. But you know, that question itself sometimes makes me very uncomfortable when they tell like how you were before. That question, I just immediately go back to that time period of my life. And like for sometimes, like one time, like when two couple of years back, when I met with one of my old people I know at that time, like, and she passed this comment to me, and it was that day my complete day was gone. I was sitting back at home and thinking about my old that period, and I then figured it out, like somewhere I still carry that trauma in my mind. So that's it. Like, so it's not that easy to overcome from all the childhood traumas that we have in any ways. For me, it's calling to be shy, or people call me in that way, or people getting neglecting me from everything, like not if it's friends, like they will be like, oh, there is no point in including her in our group, she don't talk much, she's not active, all those comments. Do you have tongue in your mouth, do you really talk, do you, all these comments, like sometimes it lives with me. But I know I'm good now, like I don't want to please anyone, I don't want the validation to get from anyone. I know I'm happy in the way that I'm right now. I should have been happy at that time also. When I think about me in this 7 to 17 years of that 10 years of my life, when I think of it right now, I should have been happy at that time also. I should have loved me in the way that God has created me. No, like God has not created everybody in this world in the same way. If it's like everybody is super smart, everybody is so much higher energy in this world, how this world will balance? So we shy people, everybody is needed for this world. At that time, we are not that mentally developed, we don't have much knowledge, we don't have much I am what awareness about all these things. I was just blaming me, and I tried to change me and all those things. If I had whatever it is, I don't want to much talk about that. But what I want to tell to you all is like, but we can avoid some, we can out if we all take the honest decision, like we are not going to make any traumatic incident to any kids around us. It will be, let us give our kids the happy childhood, the happy environment that they can have, whether he is a shy kid, whether he's a fatty kid, whether he's a dark kid, whether he's a thin kid, whether his nose is like this, whether his whatever body features that he has, let it be like that. Let us not point out like you are like this, you are like that, you are looking shy, you are looking bad, you are looking ugly, all those comments. Let us don't make that comments to kids. One day that kid may overcome all these situations, but still that comment that you have made to a kid will be stuck in his heart or his mind forever. It cannot be changed anyway in any time though. So that's the thing that I wanted to talk. I don't know, I became too much stimulated, too much hyper in this video. This is a topic that I can keep on talking all throughout this, maybe for 1 hour, but I don't want to keep on talking like that and make you really, really boring, make you get really bored in this video. So let me think if I talked everything that I wanted to talk in this video. Yeah, but and one more thing is like, did I have any benefit out of this childhood trauma of me being bullied? I became so kindful. Like I feel like I'm so kindful, and I can understand like the other people's sadness, or other people, like if they are sad, if they are low, if they are getting hurt, if someone makes a bad comment to them, how they will feel, all those kind of kindful heart, right? I believe I have that. That is the good part of this childhood trauma. Sometimes I feel I can be more empathetic to people around me. That's a good part, but that has the bad part also, because since I became so empathic, so kindful, and all those things, it's very good for other people to exploit me out of that. That is another bad part of that, whatever it is. So this is all I want to talk to you. Let us don't bully like to anybody around us, even if like not only child, even if it's in their adulthood. All people are different. If you are emotionally capable, you are emotionally strong, it doesn't mean that other person standing next to you is also emotionally strong. It's not like that. Everybody is different. What we gain, actually gain by hurting other people, we don't gain anything. You don't know how much trauma you are going to create to the other person when you hurt that person. So let us stop bullying not only kids, adults, whoever it is around us, and make this world more peaceful and more happy to everybody to live in this world. Especially let us be more kind to kids. Kids are the people, like they are not strong at all. Like all kids are not strong. Some kids may be strong. If they are strong, happy for them, but all kids are not strong. We don't have the courage at that time. See me at this age, I am more courageous. I have more capacity, more capability to talk out. But a 7-year-old kid, 7-year-old me was not that capable, not at all capable in anything. Like anybody, whatever, any people tell to me bad about me, talk to me, talked against me, I could just sit and cry. That's what I could do at that time. But that's the status of a kid. So let us understand all the kids around us and be more kind to them, and let us give more love and care to them. That's all. That's what all kids in this world deserve. They all deserve a good childhood. That's all about today's video. I will see you all with another video. Bye bye. Take care.